Hello, everyone. My name is Brayden. I'm a PhD student at the Personal Robots group at MIT Media Lab, supervised by Cynthia Brazil. And nowadays, there's no doubt that generative AI changed our way of imagining the future of AI with us. We started to think, how can AI help us in any way they can? We start to think about how AI can afford us. But there is a difference between AI's capabilities versus affordances. Affordance requires a contextualized discussion of AI's capability and its meaning relative to human. And our group designs pedagogical agents that interact with children. And we're particularly interested in how we can leverage large language models' planning ability in social interactions to expand agents' social affordances that promotes personal growth. For instance, how we can help children to be more verbally expressive. Come to talk to us about how we can responsibly expand AI's social affordances with large language model. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Isabella Pu. I'm also a student in Dr. Brazil's Personal Robots group at the MIT Media Lab. And in this day and age, I think creativity is only getting more and more important. I mean, the next generation of students is growing up among these crazy technologies that we couldn't even dream of not too long ago. And so it's really important to teach them about AI and how AI can support their creative process in order to prepare them to solve the world's problems using these tools in bold and innovative ways. And to do so, I'll be showing a few different projects we're working on, including some curricula, like one where we teach 3rd through 12th graders about ChatGPT. So what is it? How does it work? How is it creative? And importantly, how ChatGPT's creativity is different from yours or mine. We'll also be showing some curricula about image generation, where we talk with children about how to generate creative and also emotional images. And we also look at some hidden biases in these tools. We'll also be showing some tools that are activities where kids work with AI to be creative, such as a storybook co-creation tool where kids are using generative AI to write and illustrate the stories of their dreams, and also being pushed even further by the generative AI to think more creatively and more outside the box. And that's really what creative AI learning is all about. It's about helping kids with generative AI reach their already wildly imaginative dreams and also further their imagination even more. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shannon Shen, and I'm currently a PhD student at CCL, working closely with David Sontag and Yun Kim. My research is about human-AI collaboration. So today, I'll be showing a personalized educational robot in the settings of a group studies. So imagine in the current ChatGPT, you can talk individually to OpenAI. But in your classroom, you're working closely with your lecturer, with your professors, as well as your classmates. So how to enable ChatGPT to help in this scenario, how to imbue ChatGPT into your most familiar interface, and then see how it can help with you in the classroom. So in today's demo, I showcase what will happen if you bring your AI closer to your most familiar interface. And then I show how you can, from lecturer or both student and lecturer's perspective, to use this agent more efficiently for preparing the class materials. So for example, as a lecturer, you can easily create or simulate different TAs based on need. And as a student, you can create different types of agents to help with different aspects of your PSETs. So come to check out our demo, and then thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nwanacho Nwana. I'm an MIT class of 2020, but right now I'm currently teaching STEM in DC at a public school and doing research. And my research is on AI-assisted observational learning. So how do we assist students in learning from their role models? So when I was growing up, Barack Obama was a big speech model for me. In a large way, I learned to public speak was by observing how he spoke and trying to mimic those patterns. That process is actually very difficult, but we can personalize that process, make it interactive, and make it seamless for a student at an early age to emulate their role models, actually try and mimic their role models, and in the process, lower their public speaking anxiety. And so that's what I'm working on right now. That's what my demo will be on. Excited to tell you all about it and also talk about how Gen AI can really make this process very interactive and personalized for students at an early age. So looking forward to showing you all later.
Good morning. I'm Joanne Leong, and I'm a PhD student at the Fluid Interfaces group at the MIT Media Lab. We all know that we each bring to every situation our own funds of knowledge and interests. And in my work, I'm looking at how we can use cutting-edge technologies such as generative AI to tailor our learning experiences even outside of the traditional classroom. So some of the questions that I'm asking in my work is how can we foster a growth mindset using self-deepfakes? Or how can we use augmented reality filters to help people overcome developing public speaking skills? Or thirdly, how can we use large language models to make the act of learning vocabulary more fun? So if these kinds of questions and projects interest you, then please come and say hello at my demo station outside.
Hi, my name is Siddharth. I'm a postdoc at IFI, the Institute for AI and Fundamental Interactions. So at IFI, we work on, amongst other things, generative AI for scientific discovery. But here we'll be showcasing a demo more focused on education and outreach. So the concept started about 7 months ago with an April Fool's joke, where we built a website to emulate Jesse Thaler, our director, who is just on the panel. It's called Chat Jesse T. So it knew about Jesse's papers, tried to emulate some of his mannerisms, knew about his group at MIT, and so on. So kind of drawing from this concept, we got the idea of creating such chatbots for scientists through history, with the goal of, kind of ironically, showing a more human aspect of doing science. So here we're presenting OpenAIMA, which lets users chat with a virtual version of JRobot Oppenheimer. So it, again, kind of talks like Oppenheimer, is known to have talk, knows about his papers, his experiences, and so on. So one of the broader goals of this kind of project is to showcase the personalities and kind of stories of scientists who've kind of been historically excluded from science just because of the history of the field. So that's where we hope to go. But just because of the spot Oppenheimer has in popular culture right now, that's what we started with. So we've showcased OpenAIMA at public schools in the Boston area, the Cambridge Science Festival. If there's things you've always wanted to ask JRobot Oppenheimer about science, the Manhattan Project, please stop by. Thanks.